In the Minecraft 1.20 update, we got a lot of new things, like the sniffer, armor trims, and chiseled bookshelves, but one of the more confusing changes was the addition of Minecraft now being available to play on the Chromebook. For those of you that are wondering what that even means, you're like a lot of people. It's basically a laptop that runs Google's operating system instead of Windows or Mac, and for some reason, Minecraft literally just decided to send me a free Chromebook to play the game on. I should make it very clear now that this video isn't sponsored. I just thought it'd be really funny to show you what Minecraft is like on this device because it has some quirks that make me wonder why it even exists in the first place. This video is going to be two things. One, a literal review of the Chromebook and how Minecraft runs on it, because boy is it underpowered. And two, trying to figure out and explain why this weird Minecraft version even exists when there's essentially no one that plays it. But first, let's talk a little bit about what I got. This is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i, and it currently goes for $550 on the Lenovo website. Already we start to see some flags that may be red in color, but no matter, we'll discuss that later. This laptop has an i3 processor, 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, and claims to have 11 hours of battery life. To the untrained eye, these specs should seem at least alright. I mean, I've said it myself, Minecraft Bedrock can run on pretty much anything, but the words "can run" are essentially the bare minimum, and this Chromebook barely meets that. On my Twitch stream a few days ago, I spent the entire stream playing Minecraft like I normally would, but instead of playing on my computer, I used the Chromebook instead. I also made a point of trying it in several different environments to get an idea of the all-around performance of the device. The first one that my chat suggested was a 30 by 30 cube of TNT, and that went about as well as you'd expect. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. 2 FPS, let's go! It's still working, but it also isn't responding. I also went on large multiplayer servers to see what it'd be like on there, and the performance varied a lot. Certain environments, like a Skywars map with only 12 players, were decently playable, and I could see a normal person having no issues with it. On the other hand, in an intensive environment with more custom models and lots of players, like Murder Mystery on the Hive, the Chromebook definitely started to struggle a lot. I also played for a bit on my survival world with friends, but I don't think my data was very accurate because the performance was pretty awful. I have a feeling this might have been from the laptop simply heating up too much, since I'd been playing for 2 hours at that point and the ventilation to cool it down was pretty much non-existent. Something else that I think is worth mentioning is that I know that I am very lucky to have a good PC, and it may seem like I'm complaining about a device that I got for free. Obviously, that's not what I'm trying to do. More so, I'm just reviewing the Chromebook as honestly as possible. There are also some quirks to playing Minecraft on a Chromebook as well. The first one is arguably the funniest. You can actually play Minecraft with touch controls because it turns out that this Chromebook has a touchscreen. I actually didn't realize this until I was about halfway through making the video, and it's because there was a speck of something on my screen, I used my finger to try and get it off, and I started looking around in game when I did that. It also makes perfect sense why you can use touch controls as well, because a Chromebook is essentially just a giant Android tablet with a keyboard fused to it. As for the actual experience, the touchscreen isn't great, and it's pretty hard to actually use the mobile controls effectively, but it's still a cool feature to have nonetheless. Moving on, another weird quirk. Did you know that you can't turn off game invites, like, at all? This means that people can just send you a friend invite or invite you to a game, and there's nothing that you can do to actually turn it off in the game. While this ultimately won't affect most people that end up playing on a Chromebook, it's annoying and can be problematic as a content creator and could also cause issues for younger children who play the game. Like, anyone can send you invites, and if that person has a bad name or just keeps repeatedly spamming it, there's nothing you can do about it, and it kind of turns into a player safety issue. If nothing else, I really hope this one gets resolved. The last and final quirk isn't actually in the game itself, but it's the fact that Minecraft costs $20 on the Google Play Store for Chromebook. I know some of you might be thinking, oh yeah, that sounds like a totally reasonable price for it, but I personally find it really weird and interesting at the same time. Mojang decided that the Chromebook version of Minecraft was worth more than the $7 they charge on Google Play for mobile devices, but worth less than $30 they charge for Bedrock Edition on Windows. But at the same time, this is another one of those things that makes perfect sense because you're getting a PC-like Minecraft experience, but lacking some of the features like Xbox privacy controls or good performance, and so they just decided to put the price in the middle and call it a day. Now, back to the actual Chromebook itself for a minute. Is it actually worth buying to play Minecraft on? If you're answering anything other than a resounding no, you're just completely wrong. I just can't really see any use case where it would be a smart decision to buy a Chromebook with the main goal being to play Minecraft on it. And if you're still in doubt, take it from the single 2-star review on the device. It's a great Chromebook, except for one major ding: the subpar processor. Thanks, HP159, surely you don't have any biases. In all seriousness, at $550, you could literally build a PC yourself with at least 40% better performance, where literally every spec is better than the Chromebook. On top of that, the PC you built would be running Windows, which isn't a super lockdown environment like Chrome OS is. This brings up my next question: who is even buying this? Chromebooks are typically looked at as more budget devices, as something that you can get work done on and not much else. But if it costs $550, you'd expect it to be able to be competitive performance-wise, which it isn't, or have some sort of feature that no other Chromebook has, which it doesn't. The only possible explanation I have for this device existing is buying it for a child who needs a lockdown environment where they can't really break much but still wants to play games like Minecraft. But even then, if you're spending $550 on a low-risk device, the cost kind of defeats the purpose unless you're okay with setting money on fire, and that's not even mentioning the player safety issues that I talked about earlier. I guess the real people that are buying this are probably schools and businesses who are buying multiple at a time to get a better deal, but even then, I don't know if I'd pay $300 for this. It's just not worth it. Moving on though, I think it is worth talking about why Minecraft for Chromebook exists, because this originally confused me as well. Before I started working on this video, I ran a poll on my community tab asking my community if they owned a Chromebook. To my surprise, a little over a quarter of the people that responded said yes, and that was way more than I was expecting. However, when I went to the comments, I saw that about half of them said that it was for school, and I would assume that's the case for most people that said that they own them. Chromebooks are extremely popular for schools to give out to their students, with one source claiming that almost 60% of grade schools in the US use them for regular learning at this point. Now, you're probably wondering how this ties back into why Minecraft for the Chromebook exists. Well, on August 10th, 2020, Minecraft Education Edition released for the device, and by most accounts was pretty successful given that we were in the middle of a pandemic, schools were giving Chromebooks to students for remote learning, and Minecraft was a way to keep them engaged. Keep in mind as well that Minecraft for Education is literally just Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but a lot more locked down, and I believe that the main reason why regular Minecraft exists for the Chromebook is because Mojang proved that it could work with Education Edition, and the logical next step was to release the real game for the device as well. I'd say this happening was pretty much inevitable since Minecraft Bedrock has expanded to essentially every device that it can at this point, other than macOS devices. This is also an interesting concept in itself, because you'd think that it would never get released on Mac since Apple and Microsoft are competing companies, but at the same time, Bedrock Edition already exists on mobile Apple devices. That's a discussion for another video though. Overall, Minecraft for the Chromebook is a weird case. On one hand, it's perfect for someone like a child who needs a low-risk device to play it on, but at the same time, any Chromebook that could run Minecraft pretty much isn't worth buying because you could almost certainly buy something much better with that amount of money. Speaking of something else that may or may not be worth buying though, check out my review which discusses that topic regarding Minecraft Legends, a new game by Mojang. That's gonna be it for me today though. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.